Hello and welcome to the PM Model Show, your weekly roundup of what's new and going on in the modelling world. Good morning, gentlemen. How are we doing this morning?
Morning. Fine, thanks very much.
Morning. Yes, I'm okay, thank you.
All doing well. Right. Okay. So what's new this week?
Everything.
Deliveries in.
Deliveries in. Yeah. Stuff's in.
So I suppose really we should start with the big news, which is obviously our new range of the 3G or third gen AK acrylic paints have all arrived.
Yep.
They have been all set up, and don't they look splendid?
They do. I will edit in here a photo of the rack because I forgot to give it up on here, to be honest. But Matt was busy over the weekend and obviously with Lisa on Monday and that, putting that all into stock. So well done, guys, for that one. So we are now fully loaded with the entire third gen range.
To be fair, the man who's had all the work to do was Andy to get all that up there. We just literally had to just put the little bottles on the rack. So yeah. So well done to Andy
So well done to Andy. We got them all in here. As I say, we got fully stocks of absolutely all of it. Look, washable white paint. What's that? Just like you just spotted it.
It's washable white paint. You spray it on and then you can just reactivate it with water.
Oh, so it's literally like a certain well-known wash then.
It's probably not
so. I never thought of it like that. I've never used it, to be honest.
Only because I've just noticed it.
Is it actually a washable white paint? Or is that just what they call it because that's what they used on a tank?
No. Actually, I do think it's reactivatable with water, but you've only got a certain amount of time to do it before you can't reactivate it. It's not
Right.
So
does that protective green paint? I mean, it doesn't come off.
Yeah.
Yes, that was my next question.
Unless, of course, that is I am wrong, and that is like obviously winter whitewash.
Well,
I don't know now. You've said it.
No, it's one of those. I see these things and say it and not have a clue what I'm on about.
I'll tell you what.
There you go.
Look, no, this is attackers, but they do one, and that is reactivatable.
Right. So
we don't have it. It came in a set that I got, so it's not so much we sell because it's the red top stuff in it. I'm going to do the orange, but I don't know if the AK is the same. But yeah, it could be.
So basically, we've done no preparation, and we don't know. And if you put your answers below.
Yeah, absolutely.
Answers on a postcard, please. PO box.
So anyway, we've got all the AFV colours. We've got all of the Air series as well.
Yeah.
So we've got them down in here. That's a funny colour, these purpley ones.
They're the German
World War One. Is that for lozenge colours and stuff?
Yeah.
At least they do them.
Well, this is it. So you are pretty, as I said before, that's what I was going to point out. You've got everything down in here. All the colours. We've got all the aggressor type colours as well, as you can see. And yeah, so pretty much any colour thing you can think about is down in there. And then also they do the figure painting series as well.
They do, yeah.
So you've got all your fleshy colours.
Got fleshy colours and all your uniform colours as well.
Uniforms, yeah. And again, these are all sort of colour matched and all the rest of it. So hopefully they're very, very accurate colours.
Well, they're nice to use anyway. We've also now stocking while we think about it, the Gen 3 thinners. And now the Gen 3 clear coats as well, aren't we, Andy?
Yep.
So that's the Gen 3 thinners, the first one at the top, and the Perfect Cleaner next to it is the new one as well.
Right, okay.
So that's obviously like a airbrush cleaner, whatever you want to call it. So
while we're on that page, also got Mr. Tool Cleaner 250 in.
Oh, a little one.
The little one, yeah. We can't get hold of the 400, so.
Get any figures.
Very nice. Cool. Very good. But anyway, all the bits down there. So again, obviously me and Matt have done a little bit of testing. Matt's done a hell of a lot more than me, and you can highly recommend their thinner, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. It works fantastic with the Gen 3, especially for airbrushing.
So yeah, definitely. If you're thinking of airbrushing this stuff, you probably want to go down that route. I know you've probably heard us speak a lot about it's an alcohol based. It works great with alcohols and lacquers and all the rest of it. But as I say, Matt's done some testing with it and playing more than I have. And the acrylic thinners has come up trumps, hasn't it? Really. Yeah. So their own thinners. And like we said before, if it doesn't work with their thinners, there's definitely something very, very wrong.
That's it.
So because they design these things around their own products. So that's so pretty good. But anyway, really excited about that. It's really nice to get those in. It gives you basically a true acrylic option, obviously for hand painting, we said before, but you can airbrush it and everything in between. So from that point of view, it's nice to have a proper acrylic range in as well
Yeah.
Although not by the time I finish with it putting lacquer thinners through it, 'cause it's absolutely brilliant. It's really good. But we said before, and obviously we will do some things, as you know, I'm quite a fan. I'd say this one's done in the AK real colours. They are fantastic for doing both sides of it. So if you need a little bit of hand painting, for instance, touch up, stuff like that, it does seem to be the colour match is absolutely spot on with them from what we can see. So if you're doing that little thing of just having, you know, a brush paintable version and obviously the normal ones, so yeah, very good job.
Yep, good stuff. So in new arrivals we have
Yours.
the new Chalet from
We do.
Tamiya, the 48th one.
We do indeed. Again, really, really nice. And I know we spoke about this just before we came on air. What I love about Tamiya is that they show it at a show, and then within 2 weeks, we've got it in stock. Unlike other companies who show it at a show or put it online, and then we don't see it for years.
Yeah.
It's the nice, dependable thing about Tamiya. I know, obviously, we've been a bit harsh, or I have recently, about the lack of stuff coming out from them, but at least they say it, it's there. You know, as I say, they're one of those companies that don't just talk about it, they do it. You know, and they have it all queued up before they start talking about it, which is really, really nice. And again, they've sort of expanded into their 48 scale range of armour, which you guys have built. I haven't yet, I must admit, but they look beautiful. Very, very nice kits. I know John's quite a fan of them as well, and all the rest of it. So, yeah, very nice kits. But anyway, the desertized version of the Charlie 2.
Yeah, so looks a nice kit. Obviously, it's going to be really buildable as well, isn't it? So, buildability-wise, it'll be fantastic. So, yeah.
Very, very nice indeed. So if you want something a little bit of the smaller ones. And then something we've had up on pre-order for a while is the Flycatcher.
Yes, the Fairy Flycatcher.
The Fairy Flycatcher. So this is from Armory Models. And again, looks to be very, very nice. Hopefully I'll get one in a couple of weeks for a review.
There we go. This is which version
we can have a proper look. Oh, Matt shows you the box. There we go. So you've got nice options down in there.
Light shining, there you go. They're always nice, bright, these interwar aircraft.
Yeah.
So, I actually don't know what to get in the box. I'll leave it until you get one to review. But I think it's quite a bit in it for a little aircraft.
Absolutely, and obviously it's Ukrainian made. Everyone puts it on their boxes now, which why not? So if it comes out of Ukraine now, you will know about it, clearly. But as I say, definitely a good thing. But anyway, a couple of versions of this one. So we've got the late production one as well, down in here. Very nice as well. And obviously we've got the nice cute one on floats.
Yes, the float one. God, I bet that would be amazing, landing that on water.
Yeah, absolutely. So definitely be one of those sort of quite interesting one. Why have I got 52 items in the shopping cart? There's a question.
Don't know. Have you?
Have I been ordering?
Obviously.
I have no. I'm not going to click on it because I have no idea why it's even showing that. But yeah, apparently I've got 52 items in the shopping cart. But yes. So anyway, very, very nice, interesting. It looks great detail. We have seen the CAD of that particular kit, and it looks really, really nice. And again, 48 scale, cute little size for that one. I will get one in a couple of weeks' time. We're going up to see Matt, and I'll bring a couple of bits and pieces back for a review, definitely. And that'll be one of them, so we can have a bit of a closer look at that one.
I tell you what else we got back in, Boba Fett. Starsky.
Yes.
They went out of stock quite quickly.
Yeah.
Nice to have him back.
Yeah, so that came
The
back.
slave one.
Which is nice.
Again, don't be put off thinking that's one of Revel's snap type kits or one of the other early versions. This is a new tool version. And again, we've done a review of it. I've got it up in there, and if you want to go off and see that one, and it is a really nice kit, as we think. These are the Polish ones, as we call it. So production looks like it's all come from Poland now, and the plastic is far superior. The details are very nice, very crisp, and actually it's a really nice kit. So
just the mold quality's gone up, hasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, be interesting to see. As I say, I'm waiting for obviously the big Hurricane, 30-second Hurricane that's coming out from Revel, the Mark II C. It'll be interesting to see what that is, because if that is what we're hoping it is from the Polish side of things, then it will be brilliant, because it should get rid of all those flash problems and sink marks that you get with Revel kits traditionally. So that, I think that could be a really big turning point from them as a company to really push them up. So yeah.
It's the soft seam lines, isn't it? Engraving, so where it runs out on the edge of a something, and you have to, yeah.
But these new breed of kits they've been doing recently, and so we have seen aircraft, the 72nd F-15E, beautiful little kit, really nice, very sharp detail on it. So really nice if we can see those ones come along, but hopefully it won't be too long before we'll see that one. And the Razor Crest in as well.
Yeah.
So if you want to do both,
that's a cracking kit as well, isn't it?
Beautiful kit, very nice. I will be doing it end of the year, because I know somebody mentioned to me only a few days ago, when will I be doing it, because it was on my list. It is on my list, as we said, and I will be doing it, probably be latter part of the year on that one as well. So
yeah, it's got an old monogram stash to get through first.
Well, yeah, I've got a lot of monogram to get through at the moment. I might be converted and then stuff it. I'm not building these modern fangled CAD kits where I can go back to doing classics.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Don't think so.
Well, you don't know. This is it. You never know, do you? But anyway, Mandalorian's back in as well, £60 as well. So if you want to grab that one, you can do as well. And again, usual bits and pieces we spoke about before. As I say, we've got the front end of the Lancaster, which Matt's pegging along with, going well, isn't it?
Getting there. It took a while, but I'm definitely getting there with it. I'm on the painting stage now, as the members will see in the vlog tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually enjoying it, to be honest. Like I say, some of the problems have been caused because of I've added aftermarket, and the tolerances, like I've said in my vlogs and whatever, are really tight on it. And I didn't take that in consideration when I was putting stuff in. So that's just something, if you are building it, if you're enough, like the instrument panel, because we know you don't get any decals or anything for the instrument panel. Mm-hmm. So I've got an aftermarket one, and then didn't think of actually thinning it down to compensate for the thickness of it, which made a bit of a pain in the arse actually joining it up. But no, that's a really good kit. But yeah, tolerances are tight. That's the only advice I'll give. Check, double check, scrape off any paint, things like that, and you'll be fine with it. It does go together. So yeah, it's going to look good.
Very nice as well. And obviously we've got some of the art models we spoke about last week. They're up in here now, including the Goodwin Lighthouse. Again, a bit of a classic for people who remember that far back.
Yeah, if you like frog kits, there you go.
That's it, absolutely. So yes, if you like your frog stuff, classics, absolutely.
I do like actually how some of the boxes are like the old Novo boxes.
Yes.
And they've got the same colour, that blue and...
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, some really very old classic kits, but as I said before, like the art models ones down in here, it's, going back in history, as we were saying about it, but some very interesting bits and pieces down in there. And again, they're not going to break the bank, let's face it.
Where else are you going to get a Blackburn shark torpedo bomber from?
This is it.
The thing is though, right, when you look at what we've got in, nobody else does them, or very few people. I think the Barracuda actually special Obby do, and probably a Firefly. But like I say, the Blackburn shark. I think that's only just come back out. I think Special Obby do that now, but again, that's how much is it? Tenner,
yeah.
Tenner. So you get what you pay for. It's just one of them fun things just to build.
So just to say, clarify, if you didn't realise, these are the old, was it Novo frog kits. So they've been reboxed obviously by Art Model. So, going in eyes wide open, these are classics. I think we're past vintage. You're into full classic at that point. Which is first, vintage or classic?
Vintage, then classic.
Okay, so these are classic.
And then antique.
Antique, well, yeah, these could be bordering on antique. So, yeah, these are antique stroke vintage.
I'd go more vintage, I think they are. They are of an age, aren't they? Let's be honest. But interesting subject matter.
Yeah, and again, like the reason we got them in is because you can't get them. So, as I say, if you want some of these, as I say, like the Shark torpedo bomber and things like that, then what are you going to do? So,
notice that even Art Models don't bring out the Shackleton.
Yeah, they have.
Have they bought out? Have
they brought it out?
Just get the Shack in, to be honest. I don't think, because it's really has been superseded.
You have got to wonder what that mould is like.
It's been passed around a bit, hasn't it?
Because it has been round the block more times than some people I know, But yeah, and let's face it, the last people who properly did it was Revell many years ago now, wasn't it? And even they put a note in it apologising for it being awful and not up to their usual standards. And I was like, well, there you go. Hey, at least they're honest.
That bar weren't very high anyway.
No, that's it. It's a low bar, and literally this kit comes in under it. So for them to say that actually it's not up to their normal high standards was, I thought, quite funny. But anyway, this is the thing we spoke about. Sometimes if you want to go back and build classic kits, it's nice that they are still available, because otherwise they get recycled and that's it, and they're gone forever. So in some ways, as you say, if you're into the challenges, and let's face it, there are a few, of going back and building classic model kits, you can do. So
are they? Is the old Frog Shackleton? Is that still the only tricycle undercarriage one out?
No, because obviously they've been redone now by Revell. Did a proper one. Was it the Mark III?
Revell did both. Didn't Revell do both of them, and then Airfix did?
Yeah.
One of them.
They've done two. Airfix have done two.
Yeah, and so's Revell. They've done the Mark II.
The tricycle is definitely available now from one of them.
Yeah, and is it the Mark III is the one that's tricycle?
Yeah.
I'll just correct you there. Actually, none of them are available from any of them anymore.
Oh, right.
The catalogues.
Oh, right. Okay.
They
used to be.
They are
not in the catalogues at the minute.
Well, I'm only looking, so I've actually got one here. I did have the Airfix one for a while, but I've got rid of that now. And I've got the Revell one up there, and that's the AEW2. So that's the normal sort of tail sitter version of it with the big radar under the chin, because I like that one over the tricycle one.
I've got the MR2 Airfix one. I've got a Revell one in the other room. I think that's the tricycle one.
So how much nose weight do you have to put in there to hold that down? Or do you just self-tap it to your bench?
Bit of super glue.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, super glue it to a steel plate.
Yeah.
To hold it down. But yes. Anyway, nostalgia aside, as you say, some really nice kits if you want to go through there. And obviously we've got the latest releases from Airfix, the new Sabre, and obviously the P51. And then again, we've got some other bits we spoke about on previous shows.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It is happening, and actually that's going to change, because we've actually got a lot of stuff coming in as well that's we've been waiting for pre-order wise, which we'll mention in a minute, I suppose, once you've done the other bits.
So yes, so we've got those bits coming down in there as well. Obviously we've got the special offers that are running, various things going down in there as well. So as I said, we spoke about these sort of last week. It is all changing and moving around down in here, as you can see. But say some very nice stuff, and obviously we've got some of our little damaged boxes and things like that in here as well, as we often speak about. So if you want to grab yourself a bargain, they are down in there as always. And again, if you want a total bargain, it's 25% off these. These are all new kits. We've also got this one as well. So as I say, keep checking back, because we do change them out and get new things added. And obviously as things sell out, they get removed from this. But all of these are 25% off as well. So if you want to grab any of your your cars, so yes, some nice stuff down in there. A bit of Dragon left over still.
Yeah.
So if you want to grab any of your Dragon bits, they are all down in there as well.
I mean, how much is the submarine at the moment?
That's at the top, isn't it? That's up. Well, it's 25% off, so it's £25 off, £74.99.
So if you've been watching,
£100.
If you've been watching Das Boot, I know it's wrong era, but
yes,
I was going to say, if you want something that just goes under the water, it's as close as you're going to get, because this is a World War One sub, isn't it? Versus the
still a submarine.
Was it 949, the one in the latest series?
Yeah,
if I remember right. Is it 949? U949? So yes, very nice as well. So some good stuff down in there. If you want to grab those, say 25% off. But when those sell out, that's it. They are gone. We're not restocking, and we don't have lots of them either. Just put it like that. So, if you do want to grab yourself one, think about it. Grab it before they go.
Yeah.
So good stuff. Right. Okay. So if we go over to the pre-orders, I say we spoke about this one last week, but it's another Spitfire story from the novel. Again. Very nice as well.
Who don't like a Spitfire?
Well, this is true. It is nice. So again, you can do the Trop one, as I noticed afterwards is in editing, to the normal one.
I'm not sure what that's about though. What's the? So you've got a D-Day one, then you've got a Trop one, haven't you? So
yeah.
What does Per Aspera?
Is that
Latin, isn't it?
Is it Latin? Sorry, I can't remember Latin from school because we never did it.
we struggle with plain English.
Not at my comp, yeah. There you go. Andy's going to quickly Google that and find out what Per Aspen ad. Looks at Atra. Is
Can
that
you
an R?
spell it?
Is that AOTRA at the end?
Trust me.
Read it.
I'll copy and paste it from what I've written.
Oh, right. Yeah, crikey. Copy and paste that. Oh, yeah, so you have. I didn't realise you've written it up there.
Yeah,
So, according to Google, it means...
Google Translate.
You can have it back in Flemish.
Yeah, it will.
It means...
You need to buy 3.
Through hardship to the stars.
Oh, right, okay.
Or our aspirations take us to the stars.
Very good.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that sort of fits, doesn't it? I'll go with that. Anyway, that one is up just £50. It's dual combo, so you get 2 in there. 148 scale for your Spitfires, and again, it's got lovely things down in there. We've got the not a comic, Edar, but beautiful box art, absolutely stunning box art, and a really nice kit as well. So 48 scale, Sopwith Camel.
Night Fighter in it, this one, Andy.
Yes, it's Night Fighter, yeah, apparently.
Yeah, so he's got what? He eats carrots, or
I think
he's got a torch. He's got a lamp.
Yeah,
Paraffin lamp.
painted very bright colours so you can see each other in the dark.
Is it? Is that a good idea to be the enemy? Wouldn't you want to paint yourself black? I'm just thinking ahead.
What colour is painted in the dark?
Yeah. Is it the bit where he flies next to a mountain with a lamp and he draws planes towards it and then he flies out of the way? They're like wacky racers or something.
Yeah, it's like Catch the Pigeon.
But anyway, really nice, stunning scheme on that one. And that one is up with you as well. We got the Hobby 2000 reboxes, obviously. So what we got down here is the Hasegawa Draken 72nd scale.
Good kit, that. Really nice kit.
Nice kit. Yeah, definitely. Very, very nice kit with that one.
He gets. So is it that? I don't know if it's that. I think it's the other version, the Austrian version. You get some nice finish schemes in it, apparently.
Can I just go back one step? That Latin phrase was a motto of the Royal Australian Air Force during World War I.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, right, okay.
Sorry, motto of the Royal Air Force during World War One. I don't know where Australian from. Royal Air Force during World War One.
Very nice.
Well, that's
Thank you, Andy. There in Pictionary corner.
Or someone would chastise us if I didn't say it. So.
Well, yeah, true.
So that's an RAF thingy from World War One.
Apparently so, yeah. On the World War Two. It must have filtered through to World War Two.
They must have carried it on then, because obviously they're Spitfires from World War Two. You could see if it was against the Camel, wouldn't you? That'd actually make a bit of sense. But
yes,
that's fair enough.
Maybe it's a particular squadron used it. I don't know afterwards, but
I'm sure we'll get the info that we need.
We will. Somebody will be on this, like Wikipedia, and I'll get sent a full printout. Tell you.
You will.
Anyway, this one here is obviously Hobby 2000 72nd Draken. This is the F-Type, and again, just up at £17.55. So, really nice kit.
Yeah.
Some good reboxings done by Hobby 2000.
Yes.
And we spoke about the 432, that's back in. The Flying Bombs, obviously they are sat there as well. We've got the Cosworth, which we'll have a quick look at because it's Sierra, and who doesn't love a bit of nostalgia?
Yeah.
Brum, brum, brum. So, really nice one, that one. We got that one up at £50 at 39p.
And that's a new tooled kit from a new company, and it does look as though it's going to be really nice. So.
Yeah, it's very
does look good.
Yeah.
Yes. Good job. So, yeah, really, really nice one on that one. And, oh, this is the other one. Here's the other Draken. There we go. Very nice.
Nice Austrian one.
Nice Austrian one with the markings with the camo as well. So very nice. Again, 17.55 on that one. So again, if you want to grab yourself a little bit of a bargain down in there, members, stick your name down and we'll get those in. What else we got in here?
The little comet. Where's the little 7-second comet?
Oh, the 70-second comet. I just saw that. Where is it? Flying bomb, B-bomb. Where is it? Hold on. Flying bomb, B-bomb. I've seen it. There it is. There it is.
There it is. That's a little academy kit. It is tiny because I know Nathan's built it and it's small. But
I was going to say, is it the size of your thumb?
Probably.
Yeah. It is a little thing in 70-second. It's not massive in 30-second because I built the main one. But yeah, if you're into that, there's a lot of other re-releases as well coming out from over 2000, like the Dauntlesses are coming back out, and I think they're doing the Italian Macchi aircraft.
Yeah.
And I think there's the Arado, I think with the flying sort of the bomb thing that remote controlled bomb, I think it had, was it? Can't remember. But anyway, like I say, it's one of the companies that we'll be stocking. So keep an eye out. There will be some restocks of Hobby 2000 stuff in.
They've found a nice little niche for themselves, haven't they?
Yeah, just checking on the price here. It just says our price, right? 11/25 pounds.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's so you might get charged 11 or 25 or somewhere in between. We'll edit that shortly.
I'd probably say it was £11.25.
I think it's 11.25, but it could be 25 quid. You'll never know till Andy
No,
invoices you.
It's definitely in the £11 mark. I remember seeing it. So yeah. Yeah.
Both the keys are next to each other on the keyboard. So.
So yes, so we've got lots of those, and obviously a lot of the other pre-orders. People ask about when's it in. As I said before, we don't know, but what we tend to do, as soon as we know we've got it coming in, we'll lock the pre-order.
Yeah.
So obviously you can't add to it. So I know sometimes it seems it's a little bit of a lottery when stuff's coming in and out, but things are flowing a lot better than they used to be. But normally when we've got concrete evidence, it's coming and it's available and it is coming in, then we do it as the pre-order. Next stage, Andy gets in contact with you and sends you an invoice as soon as we've actually got them. So we don't invoice you until we physically have the stocks in the warehouse.
Yep. So
yes.
Why on pre-orders? In other news, right, the Gecko skimitar is due in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Watching this, obviously, So Andy's going to get the invoices out. We've also, I think the sawn-off Daimler as well is coming in. We've also got some fine molds Phantoms. Got a source now for fine molds again, and there's a couple of new versions of that on there, which Phil's going to add to the end credits. So they're doing a D and a J Marines, which I don't think we've seen, and then obviously we're going to get the E back in and the J Navy one.
Got it.
Also the Tomcats as well. The fine molds Tomcats and some 109s, and eventually then again it's a company that we'll be stocking because they did quite a few aircraft in 72nd and they're really nice kit. So they do a lot of 109s. I think they do some 410s and some Japanese aircraft as well, but we'll be stocking up on them. What was the other thing, Andy? It's gone out of my brain what I was going to say. What's coming in? Oh, that was it. The Harrier.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
The Hobby 2000 Harrier that went very quiet is now back on. So I know people were asking before when it's due and we didn't know, did we? Well, now it's concrete. It is happening. It's going to be back end like later on in the year. Obviously, we've had our pre-order up and closed, but we will have stocks of it as well. But that is definitely back on.
Yeah, so that's the 48 scale Hasegawa Harrier.
Yeah.
And obviously, if people remember, they did a GR79 version. This is what this is going to be as a rebox by Hobby 2000, and that kit was also released back in the day by Revell. Did it, and now it's just vanished off the face of the earth. So, as I say, Hobby 2000 have been working that one, and we got the green light on that again because it just went very quiet. We weren't sure, but apparently that is back on. So if you want to grab yourself a Harrier, and again, it's the nice one. So
that's exclusive from Tiger Hobbies, so you're not going to really get that from.
I think you can scroll down a bit, Phil. It should actually still be in the pre-order bit. Is
it in the pre-order?
Yeah. We never took it off.
I'll be on a different page. You've got 43 now.
Get scrolling.
That's there. Cross.
There it is. Yeah. So we've got lots of interest. We've got 91 on pre-order. Just saying.
There's more than that because some people want 2 or 3.
So that's the one. So really nice kit. To be some nice markings in that one. Comes with a masking set as well, being Hobby 2000. So So if you want to get your name down for that one, we're back on with that one. Which I must admit, I'll be having one as well. Because if my latest Jaguar video is going quite well, the one that came after that was that kit.
All
right. Okay.
Funny enough, that was the old kit that I did for there. So,
just thinking, just because we read this before with Hobby 2000, that not all the kits come with mass sets. I don't know if that one does, unless it says it on there, because some of them new ones doesn't come with them either. Certain ones do, and certain ones don't. So I think what we'll do in future, if we know it definitely comes with a mass set, we'll put it up there, and then if it doesn't, because they change it around a bit. Some of it comes with a little bit of resin before, and then we've had the mass sets, and then some don't, and it's, I don't know, it's a bit of a minefield with it. So we'll just I'm not 100% with that. We'll clarify it, but if it doesn't, then
I have actually put in the description, and so it's no confirmation on that yet.
yeah, I don't know. I'll have to find out. But yeah, so we'll get jumped on.
Let's hope it comes with Lucy as the nose art.
There's some nice schemes in that. There is
Miss Pinder.
Yeah, who?
Lucy Pinder, wasn't it?
You'll know. Some pastry pin-up ones, aren't they?
Are they? Oh, is that what they are? I just thought they were models.
They were made to take them off before they came back.
Yes.
God,
they swapped the panels, in other words.
Oh, just I remember.
Yes.
We've got a new saw in stock.
Yes.
Which is the new CMK one. So we've got a nice blue handle, and
it's blue. My feature's black.
No, it's definitely.
But you get like a triangular saw and a square one.
Right, no, I mean the picture I put up on the website is black.
Oh no, this is blue. So yes, I stuck in this sort of saw, and the other one obviously, and all the blades too. But yes,
there it is.
Yeah, which is the same sort of thing, though, isn't it?
So this one takes your standard CMK blades, although those don't look like it.
So it does take standard CMK blades.
Yeah, it takes the standard CMK blades.
Yeah.
So very, very nice indeed.
It comes with those two, obviously, the triangle one and the square one.
Yeah, you get 2 blades in the packet. So yeah, if anybody's in for another saw, I think them triangle ones are actually quite useful.
Yeah.
Blade to have in, aren't they?
Well, and also that big flat one, to be honest, there as well, doesn't look like a bad, because it's bigger than their traditional ones they do, isn't it?
It's especially resin.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Really, if you're taking a block off, I don't even know where mine is. Where is mine? Oh, there it is. Yeah, well, obviously I got the traditional one. They're a lot smaller.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know where mine is actually, unless it's in my drawer. Don't know. I'll have a look around to see if I can find it. But yeah, so they're in as well. All good.
Good job.
So we'll just questions.
Questions. Okay, so in question corner we've got from start at the top might help. There we go. From John, it says, any chance that you do a pre-order for the new border models German Flak 88?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can whack that up. Yeah, we've got a source for border models, so yeah, we can do that.
So as long as we get a price and a picture.
Yeah. Get it written down and get it on the list.
Yeah. Put it on the pad. Right, okay. Nigel says, hi all, just a quick one please. I've just started using Mr. Hobby Aquis Surfacer 1000 and it's brilliant. It goes down super well as far as so far and seems tough as nails. I was wondering if you could get in the black. So I see you have the white and the grey black. Grey black in?
They don't do it.
They don't do a black.
Not yet. And to be honest, we can't get any black normal surfacer at the minute. We just, So.
We have a Excel spreadsheet, and I looked on the Excel spreadsheet before it came on. And it's not listed on the spreadsheet for us to order it, so no, we can't order it.
So whether there is one out and we ain't got it yet, I don't know. But but we will stock it if they do one.
If they do one, we can get it in.
Yeah,
definitely.
we'll definitely stock it. So yeah,
definitely.
And then Stuart says one for Matt a few weeks ago. He said he didn't know much about 43rd scale.
Can I just interrupt you there? And that's the way I'm going to keep it.
It does say on June the 11th at the Dome Leisure Centre in Doncaster, the Railway O Gauge Guild is having a show, so you could learn all about it in there if you wanted to pop down and see that one. So yes,
okay,
that's my partner's side of it. That's her thing. She knows all about O Gauge because that's her scale.
You go to a model train show, Matt?
I'll look on my calendar and see if
I did say you can take the other half if you want. She'll give you a guided tour and bore you to death for hours.
Perhaps you should come and do it.
No, I'm very busy that weekend. When is it?
Matt says he's having his hair done that day.
Yeah, that's it. He's trimming his eyebrows.
I've got the lawn to mow or a tree to trim or something.
Definitely.
I'll tell you what, I'll be honest. I'll be really, really honest with you. I've never been into trains at all. It's never floated my boat. I know obviously it's massive in it for people, but it's never been my thing, trains at all. Not really that. Not my bag.
So we always used to have big model railway sets when I was a kid. like big things like so like I had an 8 foot by 4 foot board with full bit, and then another bit coming off it that was 6 foot bit, 2 foot off it, and
you had one that went around the garden, the acres, didn't you? to see the surfs.
Yeah.
So it's still working.
That was it. That was in my bedroom. That's bigger than this room is now.
Mm.
Just one board would have been bigger than this room. It's
What's the really, really small ones?
There's an end gauge, isn't it?
End
They
gauge.
do
I have to
end.
tell I think we did have an end gauge set up that somebody bought on our estate and given my dad. And they'd done actually nice. He had the hills and all the tunnels.
Yeah.
It was actually quite a nice thing. But yeah, it only come out a couple of times tops, because the time you set it all up and got it running, and it was I'm bored now because I was only like a kid. But I can appreciate the skills that go into doing it. Don't get me wrong, because like when you see some of the layouts,
That's it.
unbelievable. And I don't know, I've stumbled upon a guy on YouTube that builds cardboard buildings, and he's building like a little town, I suppose, if you want to call it. And it's really interesting to watch how he goes around it, because again, it's modelling skills, and like we were saying on our thing yesterday, if you look at the train modelers or the war gamers, there's stuff that they do that all can be used in our outside of the hobby. It's all the same hobby, it's just the different branches of it in a way. Into model making is model making, and there's always stuff to pick up, especially like for me, the building side of it as well.
Again, I think it's one of those ones where
it's really good.
It's amazing when you see the guys with the layouts, like the technical term, with the scenery and the bits and pieces. That's just like a diorama on steroids.
Yeah.
It's a massive diorama. So even if you got like a 6x3 diorama or something, but you get the guys who have the huge ones, it's to say that hours and hours and painstaking. And again, Towns's father was massively into it. That's where that connection comes from. And he had a huge layout and all the rest of it. Like you said, he would rip up sections of it every couple of years and completely redo it and the bits and pieces. It was like a life's work, which seemed so criminal. When he did pass, we had to get rid of it because obviously the house went. So it was like, it's somebody's life's work that they've just worked on for years and years and torn up and put down and redone and everything. And again, it had stations and hills and all the bits running around it. But what do you do with it? You can't even transport it, because I did think about chop it up and come here or something. I don't know. It just seemed criminal to get rid of it. But the logistics is just horrendous. But
well, you've got the same problem. We've all got it. Our life's work, and we're
where do you make your life's work?
When we've gone, what happens to it? It'll probably go in landfill or something.
It will be landfill.
So
we'll be adding to the plastic pollution.
Yeah, we probably will. Yeah, as long as you're enjoying it while you're here.
Yes, that's the whole point.
Make the most of it. Make the most of it and enjoy it while you're here, because, like I say, I can't see my daughter keeping any of this somehow.
Yes.
Carrying
on your good work.
I can't see that, but
No.
Yeah, cool.
No. Very good. Right, okay then, guys. Well, we'll leave it right there. As said, you get all your usual bits and pieces over on the PM store. Stuff's coming in, as we spoke about, all the time. If you keep an eye out as well on the site, the various bits and pieces, we'll keep you updated as things go. I'll do a full recap of everything that's going on the Friday show as well. But if you do want to grab anything, say from the 25% off bit, grab it, because, as I say, we've had people and it's like, sorry, it's gone. If we get another one in, it will be at full price. So, that's always saying with that particular side. But yes, really exciting. As I say, things have definitely seem to be out of the doldrums now, starting to pick up again as we make our way through. And obviously we've got the Jubilee holiday coming up as well, obviously next week. So PM will be shut, obviously Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well for that particular one.
What's happening?
Half day, isn't it?
Always half day, but no, that's
I
it.
said party, not
party.
half
Oh, sorry, I
day.
thought you said half day. We always have a half day, but yeah, party time, obviously. But say if you do want to put your orders in, obviously last day out for PM will be on Wednesday, and then obviously you're not going to get it probably till next Wednesday. Because the post system's got to catch up and the various things. So if you think of ordering, get your orders in. If you want them for the weekend, get them in nice and early as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good. Right, okay, Matt's with you tomorrow for a vlog.
Vlogging next part of the landy, innit?
the next part of the Landy. Going to be up tomorrow. So members, if you want to catch up with those will be up with you in the afternoon as well. Obviously, I'll be back with you on Friday with the final part of this little lady, because that's now finished and going through. And then obviously next week we'll be back probably with the next part of the Jag, and then obviously so forth and so on as we make our way through. So yeah, a bit of a short funny week next week, because obviously with the holiday, because I'm going up to Doncaster. I'm making it up north.
Yay!
Get me thermals on, it'll be fine.
Tropical, mate, up here. You'll need some shorts. You'll need some shorts and your vest on.
And your wellies.
Get me waders just in case, because it's changeable.
Shorts, vest, and wellies. No, that's not.
Very good.
Sorry, I thought my door was going then.
That's all right. Anyway, we will leave it right then, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. And say, get all your bits and pieces if you need it. But till later, happy modelling. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.